recently my family and I spent the afternoon setting up our Halloween decorations, and I could tell right off the bat that while these looked pretty good, there was definitely something missing. In this video, I'll be partnering with Linkind to take a look at their smart solar Spotlight SL5 series lights. These should definitely add the flair that I'm looking for my Halloween spread. First up, let's go ahead and get this out of the box and see what all we're working with. This is a 150 lumens light, IP65 waterproof and powered by the sun. No more running wires. It also works with AiDot. We'll get into that a little later. Right up top, we've got our user manual. We've got some mounting hardware. This can be mounted to the side of your home or to a wall or something like that, rather than just using them in the ground. We've got our ground stakes and our plastic rods here. They sent me about 28 lights, which should be plenty to get my Halloween decoration set up completed. On the front here, you've got your two light sources. This is a motion tracker. On the top, you've got your solar panel. On the back side here, you've got your power button. You can also use that for just like one-touch programming, so you can just click through the different colors and settings, and then right here is where you would attach your ground stake. Next up, we'll go ahead and get these lights connected to the AiDot app. So you'll download and install the AiDot app, go ahead and register an account, and then you can set up a room. So already had living room and garage. I'm gonna set up my front yard. So the way you would do that is click on the menu, manage rooms, and then you can add a room there. From there, we're gonna add devices, and we can do the nearby. On the light, we'll press and hold the power button for 5 seconds until it cycles through the warm and cool lights. Okay, and then on the application, we can select nearby, and it should go ahead and find that just like that. So we'll select it and go to next step. All right, here you can name the light and assign it to a specific room. Okay, and once that is added, we can now control this from the phone. So I can easily change the colors to anything on the color wheel here. You can change the brightness and change the mode. If we wanted to add these in a batch, just to kind of save time, we could do that. Go ahead and power them all up and get them in pairing mode. Also, you can see as I'm turning them on, they're showing up here. I can go through and add all of those at once and hit add now. That's how you would add these in a batch. The first thing that really stood out about this setup was just how easy the installation was. So you saw how easy these were to get connected to the application, but beyond that, most landscape lighting out there requires you to spend hours planning and running wires. Wire runs can definitely be difficult to plan. Most of the time you'll need to bury those wires, which may be fragile, and the control boxes are not always weatherproof. And then you really have to be careful to calculate the distance of that wire run to ensure that the light at the end of it has enough power to really get the full power of the lights. With this setup, 0 wires are necessary. Everything is powered by the solar panel. You just need a few hours of sunlight throughout the day to give you 6 to 12 hours of light during the evening. These lights are also able to communicate with one another with distances of up to 40 meters. So even if there's a gap between lights, they'll still be able to sync and communicate with one another. You're able to control all of your lights through the Bluetooth and the AiDot app within 98 feet, so you don't even have to be right next to the lights to control these. The 24 lights that they sent out was definitely more than enough to get the effects that I was looking for. I really like how you can customize your lighting with just one click through the application. Within the application, you have some preset Halloween light shows that you can enable throughout your lights, like Phantom's Flicker, Ghostly Go, and Spectral Shimmer. You're also able to totally customize the color, adjustable rhythm, and speed control in the application so that you can get the perfect setup to go along with your decorations. Like specifically on this web design that I've got over here on these bushes, I opted to go with a purple and green effect, while with the jack-o'-lanterns, I opted for orange and red hues. And then with this other spiderweb ghost setup, I opted to go with green and purple hues as well. So I love the fact that I can truly customize this to exactly what I'm looking for. All the lights are equipped with motion sensors, which is perfect for Halloween night. As trick-or-treaters approach your door, the lights turn on and all the effects are enabled. I definitely think that's an added plus to this light system. In the luminance detection mode, the lights will automatically turn on when it gets dark outside, and with light mode, you can set up a schedule for when you want the lights to turn on. So maybe you want them to turn on at 7 o'clock when the sun goes down, and you want them to turn off by midnight because most of your neighbors are asleep by then. You can set that up within the application. To get this custom setup, I was able to set up groups of different lights. That way I could control each group individually, and then when I wanted to go for an all-around show, I could control all the lights together. To set up a group here, you'll just click the plus button, add a group, and I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these lights to this group so that I can control them all at once. And now I'm able to control this group all together. So if I click on that group, I can power those on, and I've got all of these presets that I can choose from, or light shows. I can set up the color so that they're all the same color. I can set them all on the same light show here. Or if I just wanted to do a specific color, I can set them all on the same color. At 150 lumens, these lights actually get pretty bright. I was very impressed with how bright these get. Other solar panel lights that I've tried before just really don't compare to these. I have a 2-story house, and I was concerned that the splash of light wouldn't be able to make it all the way up to my ceiling line, and these did a great job of splashing light over the entire surface of my home. I definitely thought these were pretty powerful lights, especially considering that they're not hardwired into electricity. One thing that I'm really excited for is that when Halloween's over and I just want to light up the front of my house with some spotlights, I have that ability because not only do these do the fun colors and Halloween themed lights, but you can also do warm and cool white light sources here. So these lights are definitely great year round. If you're looking for some very easy to install smart solar spotlights, then the SL5 by Linkind is definitely a great option. I'll be sure to include links in the description where you can find out more about these lights and where you can pick up some for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.